She doesn't do anything. She lets you know if somebody's coming, but she's going to run away if they take a step towards her. So, and then I've got my 2-year-old, and, in 5 months, 4.5 months, I'll have a newborn, and I'll be home alone all day while he's at the work, or at the shop. So, I thought, I'm going to want something a little beefier, dog-wise, protection-wise, and Pitts, like I said, have that rap sheet, but, I don't know, we're not going to raise her to be mean, just protective. But, yeah, anyway, so how we got her was pretty weird. A woman brought her dog, her female dog, who was pregnant, into a vet that a friend of ours works at, trying to get a doggy abortion. I didn't even know there was such a thing. I mean, she was obviously not all there because she has the female and the male in her residence, and neither of them are fixed. So, obviously, put 2 and 2 together, you're going to get a litter. But she brought her female in to get an abortion, and she ended up being, full term. This dog was about to pop within, a week. So they obviously couldn't do the abortion. Same reasons for people if they go in too late, whatever. I don't, I'm not into all that. But, Desi, leave her. Put her down. Let her walk around now. Put her down. Put her down. My daughter absolutely loves this dog. She drags her all over the place. Just let her walk around, baby. Just leave her alone. No, Blanky. No, Blanky. Okay, just leave her alone. Give her a toy. Give her a toy. Yeah, a toy. Excuse me. There's that gas I was talking about. What was I saying? Oh, so she brought her dog in for a doggy abortion. They ended up having to take him out by a C-section. There was 13 puppies in this dog. How do you not know this dog is that far along with that many puppies? Seriously? Anyways, so they took him out by C-section, and they were going to put them all down. They were going to kill him because they were full-blood pit. And like I said, pits have that rap sheet that nobody wants a pit, and, cops have issues with pits because of the fighting and all that other crap. So the girl that works there that we know decided to take some of them, her and a friend of hers, decided to take them and try and raise them, feed them on a bottle, give them formula, all that kind of thing. Only 5 or 6 of them ended up making it because they were taken from their mother so early on. But the ones that did make it are doing wonderfully, and she was just giving them away to a good home. So my husband and I had been talking about, getting some kind of a dog for protection. So we got this free dog. She's a pit. Not really sure if I like that yet, but she's absolutely adorable, and we're going to train her to be a lover, not a hater. So keep your fingers crossed for me on that. That's about it. My pregnancy, going smoothly. Still have the whole concerns. Thank you, by the way, for all the women who, wrote back or left comments on my, what did I title it? Pregnancy concern video. I still don't really feel pregnant. I get a little bit of relief when I feel the baby. And I don't get much movements. I get, maybe a kicker here. But like I said, I get so much gas now, it's, I can't even really get excited because I don't know that that's him or her. Maybe I have to fart or burp. I don't know. But, so that's a little disappointing. But it's, it's all the same. I was the same way with my daughter. I didn't show until I was 5-6 months pregnant. I didn't feel her until I was 5 or 6 months pregnant. Nobody could tell I was really pregnant until I was 6 or 7 months along. So it's disappointing because I want this pregnant belly and I want to be able to show it off, and all I got is chub because I never lost any weight from my first daughter because I'm lazy. I'm hoping that'll change after this baby. I don't know. But yeah, so that's about that. I have my doctor's appointment a week from today, which is just heartbeat and measurements. 2 weeks after that, I get the ultrasound. which, yay, I get to finally see the baby and make sure and see with my own eyes that everything's okay, and, you know, see that little he or she squirming around. Speaking of, that'll be my 20-week ultrasound, so I'll be able to tell if it's a he or she. My husband and I haven't decided if we want to find out yet. You know, the idea of that surprise at the end, you know, when you go through that 9 possibly plus months, please no, but of carrying and taking care of this little person, you know, that's part of you, and then you go through all that struggle to have them, and then that big surprise at the end, you know, it's a boy or it's a girl, you know, it just seems like that'd be pretty neat, you know, big surprise at the end. But at the same time, like I said before, I like to plan, and, you know, I've seen a lot of really neutral nursery, you know, decor or clothes, and it's just so bland. Like, I don't know, I went crazy with my daughter's birthday. Anything in her birthday. Nursery. Technically birthday, I guess, when she was born. But, you know, everything was pink. I went crazy, and then I started hyperventilating right before I had her. I started thinking, what if this is a boy and he just had himself tucked, you know, where we couldn't see him, and I felt so bad, so I started running around to garage sales like 2 days before I ended up having her, and, you know, bought a handful of boy clothes that I packed in my hospital bag just in case, you know, I didn't want to bring a little boy home in pink frilly clothes. So, but I don't know. If you guys have any advice, you know, if you know, want to write to me and let me know what you guys decided to do or are deciding to do, I can't talk right now, as far as finding out the sex of your baby, I'd be interested to, you know, hear your, you know, input on that. Otherwise, how long has this been going? I don't know. This camera doesn't tell, which is weird. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you're curious about anything, if I didn't go into too much detail about something you want to know more about, feel free to ask. I stay home with my daughter, so, you know, I ain't got nothing better to do than run around her and chase a little puppy now, so if I have time actually away from that, I will check my emails and comments and whatnot. So until next Tuesday, I'll probably wait to do my update after my doctor's appointment. That way I'll have some new news, so it'll be later in the day. I think my appointment's, oh, there's a fly, at like 2 or 2:30, so I'll probably be on here by 4 o'clock next Tuesday. But unless something else happens or I have anything else to share, I guess I'll just see you guys then. So, like I said, feel free to ask any questions or just stop by and say hey. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because it's just now going to start getting good. You know, once I hit that 20-week mark, I'm going to start blowing up. I know it. I hope. Anyways, I don't know. Never been really excited to gain weight before, but this is exciting. So, but yeah, so till next Tuesday. Bye, guys.